Okay, this is my last attempt at trying to glide down from the tree. We get as high as we can, boost into the air, go over, and then we're gonna plunging attack as soon as we're under it because I saw someone saying that it does get your character to go a little bit higher. So that's the goal, all right? I really don't think this is gonna work, but you know what? It's, yeah, no, not quite. It was a good idea, though. I have to say, I am quite tired of sitting underneath that raft, or rather, trying to. So... I'm not sure if the mic picked that up. A bit of a storm going on. Anyways, we are gonna go into co-op and try to find ourselves a sucrose to help out. The issue, of course, is we can't go into co-op until we finish a certain quest. Luckily, the quest in question here is one that we just needed Yanfei in order to beat. So this is where we were stuck the last time we were in the domain, but now we have Yanfei, so we can get a little bit oh, well, it's a good thing that she's a catalyst user, so we can do this and then run through, because obviously we can't use Xianling for this. If memory serves correct, there are some parts of this domain where they want you to use Guoba to light something up and then run through the door while it's still lighting it or something like that. So we might have a few issues. And I think what I was just describing is literally this part right here. They usually want you to throw Guoba down there to light that up, and then you can escape through the door while it's still lighting it. But of course that doesn't quite work for us. So can I do that and then just run through? I can. Okay, good enough. I believe that this is the last room. We just have to light these all up and that's it. Well, I guess technically this is the last room, but we just have to beat Cryo-Registine and then we're done. Oh, and it's only level 40. Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Now we just really need to hope that the other quest doesn't lock us out of co-op still. Sorry, Xianling, I will finish your quest at a later time. It does let us go back into co-op. So what I'm gonna do is just climb up to the top of this hill in case we do get someone to join our world. Oh, and I can't show it to you right now because we don't have any charges left, but the little wind catcher gadget does not activate this. Now we're going to go into co-op and we're just going to casually ask people if they can come back to my world and help me out with a sucrose. Of course, we're not desperate for that or anything. Somebody has to have a sucrose. I swear, it's always a person named Val when I go and co-op. Val, please have a sucrose. Oh, they have a sucrose. Oh, look at this. I told them I'm doing catalysts only and they swapped to 2 catalyst users. This is so random, but I'm gonna see if we can do one of their daily commissions while I'm here, because one of ours today actually requires Animo, and I guess I could have them do it while they're there with sucrose, but I won't force them to waste their time on that. The good thing is this doesn't even count as cheating because they're using 2 catalyst characters. Okay, perfect. We completed the commission. Okay, so now that we're in our world. Oh wait, it works the other way. Oh yeah, there we go. I thought that I could invite them, but they have to invite themselves to my world. That's kind of weird. Why can't you send an invite to someone else to bring them into your world? Well, either way, they're loading in. We just need their sucrose to light. Well, not really light, but you spin this thing, essentially. I really hope that this works. It should work based on what I've seen people saying. Oh. Ooh. And then we just make our way over here. And we probably can't do this in co-op, I wouldn't think. But I'll just leave myself here. I ignore the fact that I put an S on the end of that. I like how you could just barely see them running. Oh, that's a bird. Never mind, that's not them. I thought that I could see them down there. I think it was just a bird flying. They're somewhere over there. I pretty much just have to wait for them to leave, but I mean, I can't just leave like in regular co-op. I can't give a dumb excuse. I have to actually let them leave. And I would just feel bad kicking them out. So I'm just gonna hang out up here until they decide to go home, basically. Oh, you know what I just realized though? Why is my picture still Lumion? I swore that I changed this, but I guess I didn't. Oh no! No, I accidentally clicked off. Funny story. I kind of fell off. How do I manage to put myself in these situations? Okay, so I made my way back up here. They just went back to their world to collect their daily commissions, and then once they rejoin, we'll be back up here. They can activate this again, and I can fly out to the island. And can this please get off my screen? I can't believe I accidentally did that. Oh, here they are. Yes. Round 2, except this time, I'm not going to somehow accidentally walk off. Very carefully, let's put ourselves into walking so we don't accidentally walk off of this again. Now we just return to single player. It should keep us on this little floating island. Please don't. No, you're joking. How is co-op this terrible in this game? First, it was in swords only when we lit up all of the electro monuments in co-op, and then we went back to single player and it unlit them all. And now with this, we get out to that island, but then once we come back into single player, it puts us back here. I mean, I have an idea, but I won't be able to do it for a long time. If we got our reputation level up to level 6 and get the portable waypoint, never mind, that wouldn't work. I just remembered I've already looked it up. You can't put that down while in co-op. Okay, I have no plan. Excuse me, Vind. Please give me your recipe. Recipe to reduce the stamina while gliding. And now we just cook up as many of these as possible. So my idea was that I would get all of that stamina reducing food and extra stamina giving food. As you can see, we have 36 of this dish and 12 of this dish. And then I was thinking I could just go under here and then stay here for like, I don't know, 5 hours. But the issue is, let's say I do that and then eventually I come out, it launches me up into the sky. I'm not able to glide for long enough to the point where I'd be able to use this. I'll be able to reduce the gliding stamina by 25%, but that will not allow me to glide for 5 minutes, which is the cooldown for this food. Plus then we only have 60 stamina that we'd have to stretch out across 5 minutes. And if you're not gliding, you're actually not able to change your direction while falling whatsoever. And I've already tested it. If you're in any sort of menu, whether it's the map, whether it's the food menu, anything like that, the timer for food does not keep ticking. And also, if you happen to be in the air when you do something like load co-op or even go into a test run like this, then once you go to leave it, you don't spawn back in the air, you just spawn on the ground, or well, back where you started maybe. So with all of that being said, I don't think it's possible for us to go underneath this raft and somehow make it all the way down here. Maybe I'll still go ahead and try it though. I don't know why, but I guess I will. So let's see how long I stay under this thing. I've only left the game running for about a little over an hour now, and as you can see, some fish have joined me in trying to go to the moon. I genuinely don't think this is going to work, so I'm just gonna fling ourselves up now and see if we get about the same height as last time. Can I move? I'm stuck. Actually, oh no, where the heck am I? I'm pressing buttons and Ningguang is not moving whatsoever. We're just stuck. Okay, note to anyone doing this, don't stay on the wooden part of the raft. Get to the edges where it's still the bamboo. Yeah, okay. No, that was a well-spent hour, I would say. So now that that plan went beautifully, we're gonna go try something over here. Do I expect this to work? No. But I'm willing to try. Okay, so here's something interesting. A Twitter user by the name either Brew is Black or Bruh is Black. I'm not sure which one they're trying to go for. But either way, they sent me something over on Twitter. And essentially what it is a short video of this dock. If we plunging attack off of it and swim underneath, it's kind of hard to really see that anything is happening here. But if I just sit here for a little bit of time, just a couple seconds, and then we slowly swim out, you could see I pop into the air a bit. And now for comparison, if we just go under and then immediately come back out, we don't really pop up, which means this might work the same way as the raft does. And if that's the case, I think leaving myself here for another hour might be enough to get us over there. I apologize to all of you because I think this video is gonna be a day late. I'd have to keep waiting around for an hour to just try and launch myself into the sky. But I'm gonna leave leave it here. Hopefully this works. Hopefully we don't get stuck under here. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna work on other things for an hour and then we'll see. Oh, let's not look. Okay, that's a bit hard to look at. Yeah, see you in an hour, I guess. I have good news and I have bad news. Let's start with the bad news. As you can see, I am not under the dock anymore, and I did not do this by myself. I just came back an hour later and I was going to try to swim out from underneath the dock and I was just floating there. The good news is, in order for us to have gotten there, we must have launched pretty high up into the sky. So now that I've spent another hour sitting underneath something in the water, it's time to once again sit underneath it for, I guess, like 40 minutes. I didn't think it was gonna just shoot me out randomly, and I don't know at what point it did that, so I might have to monitor it much more closely this time, which is quite unfortunate. Let's go under, get ourselves stuck, and I'll write down what time I'm starting it at. And with that, I'll see you in another hour, I guess. This is a great use of my time. I'm hoping that this is enough because we've been under here for 40 minutes now. So, you know, I'm gonna try to sneak on out and see what happens. Hopefully we are sent. There you. Oh, okay. I don't know if that's high enough, to be honest. I really hope it is, but we're kind of at the same level as the Jade Chamber right now, so I'm not so sure about this. I don't even oh no, we are not going to be high enough. There's no shot. Where the heck is the little floating island? I mean, I know I'm below it, but like, where is it? I mean, I ran out of stamina, but it's not even there. All right, so what we have learned from this is, first off, I need to remember to actually take the food that reduces gliding stamina, and second off, 40 minutes is not enough to get us to where we need to be. You know what that means. I get to put myself under the dock and wait for at least an hour and then hope that we don't randomly get shot out. I sincerely hope that this is the last time we have to do this. So with that being said, here goes another hour. An hour has now passed and I am extremely bored. We are going to fling ourselves up into the stratosphere now. So, well, we're gonna hopefully do that. Let's just take a few little swimming strokes. And, oh, okay. We are much higher than last time. Now, I'm not going to forget to do this. We're gonna grab one of these. And then we have 36 of these, but basically we can only use one. And we're just gonna glide. It's so tempting to just go straight to the J chamber, but I'm not gonna do that. I think we're in a better place this time. We're definitely higher up than the first time. I'm keeping a close eye on the stamina. We do have the stamina food and I won't forget to use it, but we seem to be at a good altitude. Okay, we're gonna go ahead now and use the food. I'm kind of nervous because our stamina is looking a little low right now. All right, island, I need you to load in, please. Oh, geez, I'm looking at like the distance to the island on the left and my stamina bar. Oh, I don't like that. Island, please. Where are you? My stamina bar and heart cannot take. Oh my gosh, it's there. Okay. We're not gonna make it. You're joking. You're joking. It was so close. The sad thing is I know what this means. I think we need to go collect more Geoculus. And then once we do that, I have to wait for another hour. I'm pretty sure right now we're at 208 stamina, so we're not even doing that bad, but I think every stamina is going to count here. So yeah, if you were wondering why this video was taking so long, I think that was already 4 hours just today of sitting underneath a raft or a dock. Time to load up the interactive map and mark every single one that I've missed. Fun times. I've now gone through and marked out all of the Geoculus we're missing. So every single one of these little markers here is one that I have to go pick up. One thing to keep in mind is we won't have 240 stamina because there's still 5 Animoculus that we have to get, but they're locked behind things that we need Animo to get past. So there are 74 Geoculus that we need to get. This is going to take quite a while. About 2.5 hours later, we can dump all of this into the statue and see what level we get it up to. Okay, good. I was afraid that I was missing 2. I know that there's one I am missing. That's really unfortunate, but it is this little one right here. And if we just quickly glide on over to it, then I think you can begin to see the problem. I've already tried climbing this tree and using the wind catcher. I tried using the wind catcher from the statue up there, but oh, look what it is. It's a little Anemo pinwheel. And no, the Anemo slimes do not activate it. I guess this one I could actually get someone from co-op. Oh, I didn't think about that. Is our friend online? The one friend that we have? No, crap. Okay. Do I want to go and find another Sucrose friend? Honestly, might as well. First person's world. Let's see if we can get lucky. I'm waiting for them to respond to me. Is it cheating if I just grab this? I mean, I don't need it for anything. You know, I won't take it. Actually, yes, I will. In fact, while we're in the world of someone who has Inazuma unlocked, I think I'm just gonna pick 3 of these flowers, because with 3 of these flowers, I believe we can ascend the Kujo Sara that we pulled recently. And while we're still waiting for a response from them, we now have everything that we need to get a free Acquaint Fate. Can you imagine? Oh, well, they just never responded to me, I guess. You know what? I'm glad that I stole those flowers from them. They said absolutely nothing and then just kicked me. Serves them right. But as I was saying, wouldn't it be funny if we ascended her and then with the one Acquaint Fate, we got a Sucrose after all of this? At this point, I wouldn't even care. Let's see. Will it be purple? It's so purple. It's so purple, in fact, that it's blue. Next world is up, and I chose this one because they said they were a Yanfei main, and their name is literally Yanfei main, and they're not using Yanfei. How does that make sense? Ironically enough, this is where they were in their world, and we are so close to where we need to be in my world. That has to be a sign, right? It's fate. I'm really hoping that they do have a Sucrose, because it's always awkward when they say no, and then I have to be like, oh, okay, sorry, I need to go now. Oh, they do have Yanfei, or Sucrose. I'm getting mixed up by the pictures and the name. You know what's so crazy? I didn't know that we were playing Genshin Impact with John Cena. If I had to guess, I would say that they're on mobile and they just crashed. Oh no, they're on PC and it crashed. We've recruited them. Now we just have to go back to our world and bring them in. There we go. I'm just going to quickly say, do not activate it with Xiao. I already told them that I'm doing catalysts only, but they have an animal character right there, so it'd be very easy for them to just press E once. We can't have that. Okay, they saw my message. Good. Yes, here we go. This Sucrose. Yes, do it. Yes. Okay, perfect. And Geoculus. Let's go. We can mark that one off the map. The Yanfei main has taken their leave, so we can go and upgrade the statue to max level. 232 stamina, that's all I can get without an animal character of my own. I'm really hoping it's enough, but I feel like it will be. It's only about 24 more stamina than we had, but you also have to factor in that we get the 25% stamina reduction while gliding. So it's really about 30 extra stamina. It's probably gonna be pretty close, but I think it might be possible. Also, I didn't think about this previously, but we could probably use a different dock that's closer. Let's actually test that out. If I pick this one instead of the one over there, is it the same depth in the water? Let's see. Let's just sit here for like 10, 20 seconds, and then we slowly move out. Do we pop up? Oh, yeah, not even close. What about this one? Oh, no, I just actually swim straight underneath that one. Well, what if I do it on this side? Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Maybe there is another one that works, or maybe you can use the sloped part of that one to do it. But we already know that the one over there does work. We just need to hope we have enough stamina for it. So we're gonna regen all of our stamina. We're gonna try to use as little here as possible. Just this and then under, and then don't touch anything. And I will see you in another 60 minutes. Unless, of course, it shoots me out at some random point during this, and then I'm gonna be back to tell you that it did that and be very upset and complain to all of you because that's all that I ever do. And then I'll come back under the bridge and we'll just repeat the process until it works. Okay, but that's enough talking. See you in 60 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Unfortunately, I kind of forgot to mark where we're supposed to go, but that's fine. We can do it once we're up in space. So let's just slow. That almost hurts more than all the times we got Noelle instead of getting Yanfei. Well, I can mark where I need to go again, I guess. Crap. Oh boy. Okay. say goodbye to another hour of my life, huh? I envy all of you. For you, it's like 2 seconds. For me, it's another hour. What number attempt is this now? I genuinely have lost track. Can we actually go up this time instead of just forward? That would be so nice. Like, beautiful. Menu. Okay, nice. Probably should have activated the wings first, but that's okay. And now we just glide. If this doesn't make it, I give up. I got as much stamina as I could. I have the stamina reducing food. I have extra stamina food. I've waited under that dock for more hours than I care to admit or remember. Now it is simply up to whether or not we can make it that far. I'm gonna go ahead now. Gonna restore our 60 stamina and then keep gliding. We're in better shape this time than we were last time, but that doesn't really mean anything if we don't actually make it. Waiting for the little island to load in. We should see it here soon, hopefully. There it is. It just popped in. Okay. Oh, we are definitely making it now. Look at us go. And then watch me somehow walk off this or mess it up. Okay, I'm just going to yep, and then yup, and very carefully, like that. See? It's just that easy. Literally, the most simple thing I've ever done in Genshin Impact. Hey, do me a favor, go down in the comment section and just insult Animo Pinwheels for me. Like, just tell them off. We don't like Animo Pinwheels here. All I have to say is, take that, HoYoVerse. I don't even care that I have to deal with enemies on top of this little area again. It's all just irrelevant at this point. All that matters is I still got out to that platform without cheating. So fighting a few of these idiots is nothing. It's so nice that Kaching came all the way from Swords Only to congratulate us. So of course, I still owe a big shout out to Brewis Black for sending me a bit of information letting me know that you can plunge under that dock just like with the raft. If it weren't for that, we would have been either trying to get underneath the raft, or we would have just had to cheat at this point. I think I'm honestly going to have nightmares of just hearing the sounds of Liyue Harbor. The faint sounds of water sloshing against the docks will plague my memories for years to come. And just like that, we made it up to the Jade Chamber. I wasn't worried for a second. I knew we'd get up here. Yeah, let's have a conversation between the two Ningguangs. If we time this correctly, I should be able to get over there without having to fight any of them. Let's see, it's usually right here. We just have to do this quick. Beautiful. Oh, that's interesting. Don't mind me, sir. I'm just snooping through what you're doing, but I come in peace. No need to attack. Excuse me, sir. I'm in the middle of a cutscene. How disrespectful. The nerve of this guy. Everywhere the camera goes, he's gotta walk there. Wait, yeah, Paimon brings up a good point. If Ganyu just told us how to get up to the Jade Chamber, we wouldn't have had to do all of that stuff at the docks. This is all Ganyu's fault. Now it's time to go fight the kid. And then I need to go spend my resin because I just remembered we've been sitting at maxed ever since the last time I went underneath the docks. I couldn't be bothered to go spend it, but this little dweeb comes first. Excuse me, sir, do you actually think that you can best me in combat? Do you not know what I did to get here? If I were you, I wouldn't even challenge me. Well, that was easy enough. But of course, they lower the level for the first time you fight him in story mode. Now it's just going to be a typical Tuesday. We're gonna go save the world real quick, and then probably just get a blue from wishing or something along those lines. Just your average day in Genshin Impact. See, why can't my Ningguang do this? She just throws pebbles at the enemies. This one has a whole pop-up shop armory that she summons in. Honestly, I should just call Ningguang Fruity Pebbles from now on. Haha, no you don't. Nice try. How long can I keep all three of these towers at 100% HP? It already ended that. Okay. Well, you know, I tried. And here comes Madam. Pretty sure that's all the waves that we have to beat, and now we just wait for the cutscene. I know that Zhongli is just watching from the sidelines here in case we're not able to beat it, but it really would have been cool to see Zhongli just go all out against this thing. Do you think that maybe at the end of the game, you're gonna have all the Archons go up against the Unknown God? That would be a pretty cool cutscene. Heck with a cutscene, just turn it into a full movie, a full cinematic experience. 2+ hours. Ah, yes, one of the traveler's best reactions. Here we go. And beautiful. And just like that, Zhongli's quest is done. So just like I said, now that we've saved the world, it's time to get a blue. A perfect reward for all of our hard work. You'll love to see it. But if you did enjoy, feel free to press the like button and check to make sure you're subscribed if you do want to be subscribed. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys next time.